What's up, guys? Mike the Cop. And I have become increasingly convinced as of late that when you look at a satellite view of our great nation, there is a reason that the state of California is all the way to the left. It is increasingly difficult to be a resident of that state and to maintain any semblance of common sense. So I've been thinking about a solution, and I think I might actually have the fix for this. Might just work. So follow along with the logic here. What we do is we annex the entire state. In fact, let's just go ahead and throw in Oregon and Washington. Beautiful beaches, beautiful views, and we give it to all of the neo-Marxist people who would love nothing more than to have the government take care of every single desire and quote-unquote need that they believe that they have. We would make it like an amusement park. Fast passes sold to illegals and criminals in other countries that want to just come in real quick, and they could get free health care. They can get free education, let's say up to 3 PhDs. They wouldn't have to pay car insurance. Of course, the government would take care of it if you got in a crash. And that wouldn't just go for the illegal. I wouldn't, they're not illegal, right? They don't even need documentation anymore. They're just friends coming in, okay? But everybody would be equal, including the residents of this great nation that they would now call California or Californistan. Either way, they've got their own thing going, and we would provide all of that free. Now, what would happen eventually is that they would realize that this idea is completely asinine, and they would get mad at each other because they would realize that, people are going to steal, people are going to lie, and people are going to cheat because they're people. And of course, nobody's going to be there to stop them because there's not going to be any police in California because we couldn't have racism or brutality or a culture of violence, and so we, pull that out. Also, don't forget that if you want to identify as a frog and marry someone who identifies as a grasshopper, that's going to be okay, and everyone is going to have to make you a friggin' cake. Now, once they realize that this isn't going to work so much, they're going to get mad at each other. They're going to become all simultaneously triggered. They'll, at their award shows that they'll all be patting themselves on the back for, they're going to be criticizing each other from behind a microphone because, too much face-to-face actual interaction on ideas would make them melt. And so they're going to all trigger one another. They're all going to throw these giant Marxist tantrums and eventually wear themselves out. Of course, there won't be any actual real violence because there won't be guns. There won't be. I don't think there's going to be any rocks in California, and maybe they'll use pool noodles. Maybe that would be allowed to thwap each other on the forehead with pool noodles to try to get your point across and to bully people into thinking like you if you disagree. Because it's going to be a tolerant place as long as you agree with everything the new government that provides everything says. So. Pool noodles, maybe. But there's going to be nobody to stop them, of course. And they're going to get tired, okay? They're all going to be wearing these Bernie banana hammocks around the beaches, and they're going to realize that this is getting old. And once they get tired of triggering each other and being perpetually offended with one another, they'll all be just like laying down and giving up. And then that's when normal people with common sense who love this country, we just walk back over the state line, okay? We just walk back over and say, like a toddler that just threw a tantrum, are you done yet? You done? And then we just take it back. We turn all of the former residents of Californistan into road workers and fast food workers, and we pay them a new minimum wage that's lower than what it is now. And then we bring cops back in. We clean up the beaches and the beautiful mountain views, and we take it back, and we make California great again. What can go wrong?